Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So we are continuing on today. Okay, just out, in here. In the group of them over here. It's funny because I just came over here, I was exploring, I thought maybe there'd be a vendor. I was interested if they had a special vendor here as well, but they don't seem to have one. But yeah, I've never actually took the time to explore and check this area out. So it's kind of fun just to explore. It seems like they keep more alcohol than anything here. I guess that's probably the most important thing. I mean, it could be water technically in those containers, but hello. Do. Uh-oh. Got other guests, too.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Too much suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangrid and Papalymo shall accompany you. Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
That took a while. Okay, let's see what we're up to here. go. Meow. What a good kitty. Okay. Ah, where are we going? So we're going to Thalen. Let's go to the Golden Saucer. Only reason is it is past 10 p.m. now. I think it's Saturday. So I just wanted to see that jumble jackpot together, just in case if something exciting happened. I don't know if anything even popped up. I would have probably been AFK, so who freaking knows. But let's see what's up here anyways. So I doubt I won anything. I don't even know if you can win booby prizes with it. It's a booby. Looks like there's a lot of people here, so. Cashier, is this where you go usually? Oh, you could already be a winner. There you go. Very little. So no matching numbers at all, apparently, I guess. I had that as a matching number. Anyways. Oh. There you go. There you go. And that's it. Okay. So I guess that's like how it starts out with, right? So it's like, so there you go. So you could go 1, blah, blah, blah. Purchase. So you pay 100, okay. So it doesn't even cost that much. Go 3, blah, blah, blah. Purchase. There you go. So you get, it looks like you always get back what you paid anyways, right? And we can go 5, you know, it doesn't matter, but for fun, right? Okay. So in a week from now, which I'll probably forget, we'll have to check it out anyway, so. Okay. I think they might have been upstairs, actually. But it's sometimes hard. Oh, here we go. Oops. But what happens if the device isn't there? Okay. Oh, I see one over there. No. Oh, that's the entrance. Huh. Oh, he's already found one himself, little cheater. That's cute. I guess they're going around doing their thing too. Can you climb this or anything like that? No. I see a suspicious entrance. Never thought about down there, to be honest. I think we're gonna be good, but okay, we still have one more device to go here. I have yet to find it. I don't think they put it outside. I guess it could be inside something. Let's go up top here. Get a better look maybe. Oh, and I didn't look in here, to be honest. These things I always get lost on. Looks like I'm already beaten to it. Sorry guys if I'm making you dizzy, because, well, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, you know what we didn't look up? Yeah, it could be up on one of these things. Never thought of that. Or part way. I guess not. Oh, no, there it is. Boom. Okay. In or up again? Up. So they should be, or maybe back or side or left or right. There they are. Okay. It's like a nice little falls down here. Man. Oh man. I guess we gotta defeat a bunch of these guys and then boom. Can I actually get up here? Is that the idea? You can sneak up here? Oh, you probably can get here anyways, but whatever. We'll go with that's the idea. Do. Okay. Oh. Wanted to climb up the tarp. Or the tent. Yeah. So how we... Oh, just around the corner here. I wasn't sure if I had to go somewhere funny or not, but no. Oh, this is hilarious to somebody. Oh, having fun testing.
I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe. I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Sure.
Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Through my hands.
She senses me. A useful talent.
An Ascian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down.
I was gonna say, I don't think it
You
was a
must
good idea.
concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Oh, shit.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
gloomy. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. How did you get here so fast? Not so good.
You two!
What the hell is that supposed to be? Oh.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
We're gonna have a conversation. This is what I like about Final Fantasy.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
I like how he's sitting.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Hebrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Oh my. Self-defense too? Oh damn, I think she's dead.
Moonbreeder!
I mean the name, really.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Damn. I thought she was dead, but I guess not. But she still has the stuff going, so I don't know if it's killing her or...
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Well, I had to cut her off quickly there, because she said quickly. But she was like moaning out the word Clovis. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a cool entrance. And then clear, and then... Were we supposed to... Oh, this one right here. It's like, I didn't know what that was. Oh, here it is. It was actually on it, right? Yeah. Okay. And I guess we'll do that for the next episode. That was pretty cool. I like that. The story is definitely getting better. Anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that wonderful stuff. And we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.